Hello everybody, welcome back to my Getting Buff in the Wild series. Part 1 was about conquering the Great Plateau, however we're not quite done there yet because we have a couple more things to visit. First up, we're going to be conquering a talus. Now we'll be conquering as many of these as we can feasibly get to because they're pretty easy to conquer once you know how, and they drop a lot of gems, so that's a lot of money in the game. Basically, as they spawn, you want to get behind them, hop up there, grab your iron sledgehammer, hit their weak spot 4 times, then jump off them because they do this shutter move that'll hurt you and take you out of commission for a little bit. And, once he does the shutter move after you jumped off him, hop back up there, give him 3 more swings, and then he's toast. And then just pick up all the gems that he drops for lots and lots of money once we reach a vendor. This particular talus dropped what will be vendored for 540 rupees, just to give you an example. Once you've cleaned up after the talus, go ahead and teleport to the bomb trial shrine. We've come here to loot more guardian parts from a decayed guardian that can be tipped over. It turns out that tipping these things over actually has a chance of dropping ancient cores. I think it only comes from tipping over because I've looted many decayed guardians and never seen it, and I only recently learned you can tip them over, and I've gotten 2. If you stick around to the end of the video, I'll actually have a bonus clip because I managed to catch one of these times on film. In this building here is a chest that has 20 rupees. Now, it's probably not worth it to fight off the blue bokoblin just to loot that, but I did anyway, so it's included. This nearby pillar, however, is definitely worth the time, as on top of it we actually get a sapphire. From here we're going to take the path that gets us the most amount of money and ancient parts. There's going to be 3 separate chests within this river here that we're going to get in succession, as well as loot the decayed guardians nearby. On our way to the next talus, we might as well stop and get this chest here, as it's another easy 50 rupees along the way. And not to put too fine a point on how profitable these taluses can be, this one drops gems that can be vendored for 690 rupees. In this pond is a korok seed that's easy enough to grab if that's something you're looking to do in your run. Also, this pond has a total of 3 chests with gems in them. I only grabbed the 2 here because they're relatively easy to grab along the way. From there, we're just going to head to the tower to grab the map and give ourselves another warp point. Go ahead and float on down to this ledge here to grab some gems along our way to the next shrine. Inside the shrine, make sure you pick up the climber's bandana. Not only is it a very useful piece of equipment, but for the purpose of this demonstration, it increases our defense by 75% just by putting it on. Once outside, go ahead and teleport back to the Dueling Peaks Tower. We're heading to our next talus by climbing up the mountain here. If you take the direct route that you see me taking here, you're going to need to eat some of the stamella food we made earlier for some stamina. If you didn't pick up any or forgot to cook it up, you can go left and take a more roundabout route up the mountain. That doesn't require quite as much stamina, but takes a little more time. This talus yielded over 600 rupees worth of gemstones. Here we pick up a backup iron sledgehammer. This is important because with all the mining and talus killing we're doing, we're going to be wearing out our iron sledgehammer before too long. Inside this shrine, make sure you grab the chest again because it's a very easy 50 rupees. Once out of the shrine, go ahead and talk to this woman. She's either at the edge of the pond or at the cooking pot at the stables. And then go to that cooking pot, cook up any stamella mushrooms you have, and then any excess ingredients you have for profit. Once again, I've edited out the cooking just because there's really not that much to see. After you are done cooking, go ahead and grab the apples here and head over to the dog behind the stables. What you want to do is actually face him, look at him for a while until you see a little pink cloud appear around his face, indicating that he's endeared to you. After that, go ahead and feed him any 3 pieces of food like apples or meats, and wait for him to lap them up. Once that happens, the nearby tree will have a chest spawn underground that he will lead you to, and go ahead and use your magnesis to pull it out of the ground and get yourself an easy 100 rupees. Finally, we're going to conclude this part of the series by finding Beetle. He's really easy to spot because he has a huge pack on his back that has a flag sticking out with his likeness on it. He's a vendor that's at all the stables, basically. Go ahead and talk to him and buy out all of his arrows, and then sell him all of your gems and all of the food that you made for profit. That is going to do it for this part, but do stay tuned for the bonus clip at the end. We're less than a couple hours into the game. We've already got thousands of rupees. So let me know what you guys think. Hit that like and subscribe button if you feel that I've earned it. I hope you're enjoying it so far. I assure you, this is just the beginning. Wait until you see where we go with this. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. You take care.